Here it is, Friday, November 4th. Travis is my cameraman this morning. We're going to my spot where I've been seeing deer every time out. Been seeing bucks. Seen a couple number of different shooter bucks. One is prime time, the monster 10 point. And then last night, a nice wide 7 point made an appearance. I haven't seen him. That was the first time I've seen him all the season. I've seen him over the summer a ton on trail cam. Had a ton of pictures of him. He was one of those bucks. I said he's one of the ones that I'll have to decide if he's a shooter when he walks under the stand.
It's windy, but I'm hoping the deer are moving with the because it's snowed quite a lot the last couple of days. You'll see some snow on the ground still. Let's see what happens. Sunday was a windy morning, one of those days where a deer can walk right up on you and you're not going to hear it. Well, that's exactly what happened. I looked over to my left and I seen there was a decent buck standing there about 35 yards away. I had to hustle to get the camera on him. He was about to walk into a shooting lane and he seen me when I swung the camera arm. He stood there for about 15 minutes, and just as he started to move, I started to draw, and I realized that when he took a step to go back the direction he came from, I didn't have the camera over there. So I had to let down, move the camera over, and by then my shot opportunity was gone, and I just had to watch him walk away. I think he was a decent 8 point. I'm not sure if I get a crack at him during rifle season this coming week if I'll take him, but in that situation with my bow the last weekend, I was going to be happy with that buck.
Today's November 13th. We're hunting up here in a draw. Seen a lot of big bucks this morning moving. So we went out, got some lunch. It's now about 11:30. Got back in the stand. Gonna sit here till dark. I hope they come back to check the scrape. Stay tuned.
You're watching DeerHunterFan.com TV. We just talked to Jake a minute ago. Them bucks have been running around in here like crazy. I got my bow just in case a doe comes in, but we're hoping that Boss Hog or Hightower makes an appearance. He's got Hightower on the trail cameras. We seen Boss Hog. We seen Hightower. We seen another buck. They're just running around in here, so hopefully something comes in. Can I shoot it, Jake? Jake? Can I shoot it?
Give me the camera.
I'm only gonna shoot it. The buck's over here.
Dude, she ain't getting farther than that. No way.
Keep down.
Little herd management, buddy. Woo, dog! Another red arrow. She went right over here. We'll go take a look at her. Me and Jake, we've been hunting hard, trying to get deer down on film.
This is deer number 2 right here. A good doe. Make some good eating in the freezer for this winter. I'm proud. Just a good deer.
Well, I think we have a big buck down, Brian. It was just getting down to the tail end here. This is really the last day of archery season for me, you know, and this is the last Sunday. And this week coming up, you know, after work it gets dark so early that it's just pretty tough to get out. And I was just starting to think it was all over, and I looked down this direction and I spotted a deer, and right away I could see rack. You know, he had a decent spread on him. He was probably about 50 yards out at that point. So I got my camera up, turned on, got the bow ready. I grunted him to a stop down this way, and I took the shot. I hit him. I think we have a nice buck down there, so let's go see if we can recover him.
Alright. That is a pretty far shot.
There, right there.
Oh yeah. Oh, did it stay in him for a little ways?
Well, no, because this is where I show. Oh, look at the blood. I don't know, it must have went right through.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Got lots of blood.
It's not a really heavy blood trail, but it's just like spraying everywhere.
Yeah.
Hey, I see an eye right there. Oh yeah, he is nice.
I faced that. It was about 45 yards. I walked down from there.
Yep, that's the short 7 buck.
Yeah, see, you hit him just under the spine.
Oh yeah.
Must have served the artery.
Yeah, he's a nice buck.
Yeah, he's a nice buck. Here he is. We made the recovery. He didn't go really very far at all, maybe 40 yards. This is a buck that we've got on trail cam several times this summer. So he was kind of on our list of one of them that we were looking for, and we finally caught up with him. So I'm pretty happy, you know, closing of the season, we tagged a decent buck.
Now let's have a quick recap of our archery season so far. Dillion got us started out in Kansas by taking a doe, and then his 140 class 10-point. I was able to take a doe in New York. Travis Olmstead capitalized on a great 10-point. Travis also connected with this doe. And Ron was able to take a nice 7-point. Now here's a look at some of the bucks that are still out there that we've seen on trail cam and that we'll be going after. DeerHunterFan.com TV is sponsored by Outback Archery, Bruin Outfitters, Timberland Realty, Christian Bowhunters of America and His Way Archers, Deer Run Cab Rentals, Grizzly Gary Outdoors, Grizzly Gary Radio Show, Twin Pine Taxidermy, Sinclairville Superette, HunterByDesign.com, and Insane Archery.